In Om Shanti, 25th December 2020, Morning Murli. Sakar Murli, Om Shanti. The ocean of happiness, the ocean of purity, the ocean of love, the ocean of knowledge. Shiv Baba, the Supreme Teacher, Supreme Sadguru, Supreme Father says, Sweet children, remember the Father for as long as you live. It is by having this remembrance that your lifespan will increase. The essence of this study is remembrance. The essence of this study is, underline the word, remembrance. Make Father, the Supreme Soul, member of the family in your thoughts, in the intellect, in every act which we do. Question: why is the supersensuous joy of you children remembered? Answer: because you constantly celebrate happily in remembrance of Baba. It is now Christmas for you all the time. God is teaching you what happiness can be greater than this. This is happiness for every day, and this is why there is praise of your supersensuous joy. Underline the word. It is now Christmas for you all the time because you constantly celebrate happily, merrily in remembrance of the one God, Supreme Soul, Supreme Father, Shiv Baba. Song: show the path to the blind, dear God. नैनहीन को राह दिखाओ प्रभु. ओम शांति. Baba says, Shiv Baba says, the spiritual father, who is the bestower of the third eye of knowledge, is explaining to the spiritual children. No one except the Father can give the third eye of knowledge. Each of you children has now received a third eye of knowledge. The Father has explained that devotion is the path of darkness. Because there is no light at night, people stumble around in the dark. It is sung, the day of Brahma and the night of Brahma. In the golden age, you will not say that you want to be shown the path, because you are being shown the path now. The Father comes and shows you the way to the land of liberation and the land of liberation in life. You are now making effort. You now know that, you, the soul, now know that there is little time left. The world is going to change. A song has been created about how the world is going to change. Baba says, you children have now received the third eye of knowledge with which you know the beginning, middle, and end of the world cycle. This is the saccharine of knowledge which you have in your intellects. Just as a little saccharine is very sweet, in the same way the word of knowledge, Man Manabhav, is the sweetest of all. Simply remember the Father. Father comes and shows you the path. The path to where does He shows you? To the lands of peace and happiness. So, you children are very happy. The world does not know when happiness is celebrated. Happiness will be celebrated in the new world. It is a common fact that there is no happiness in the old world. People in the whole world are crying out in distress, in grief, in sorrow because they are Tamo Pradhan. How can there be happiness in the Tamo Pradhan world? No one has the knowledge of the golden age, and that is why the poor, helpless people continue to celebrate here. Just see how much they celebrate Christmas in happiness. Baba says if you want to ask anything about happiness, ask the gopis and gopis. My children, because the Father is showing you a very easy path while living at home with your families and carrying on with your businesses, remain like a lotus flower and remember me like that lover and beloved remember each other even while doing their work. They also receive visions just like Laila and Majnu and he Raja did, but they did not love one another for vice. Their love is remembered. They fell in love with one another. However, it is not the same here. Here you have been lovers of that beloved for many births. That beloved is not your lover. You called him to come here, saying, O God, come and show the path to the blind. You have been calling out to him for half a cycle. People call out to him more when their sorrow increases. There are those who remember him more during times of sorrow. Look, there are now so many who remember him. It is sung, everyone remembers him at a time of sorrow. With time they become more and more Tamopradhan. So you are ascending whereas they are descending even more, because everything will continue to become more and more Tamopradhan until destruction takes place. Day by day, Maya is also becoming more and more Tamopradhan. At this time, the Father is the Almighty Authority, and Maya too is an Almighty Authority. She too is very powerful. At this time, you children are the mouth-born progeny of Brahma and the decoration of Brahmin clan, Brahman Kulbhushan. Your clan is the most elevated and it is said to be the highest clan of all. This is word of intoxication. At this time, your life is invaluable. This is why you should take care of this life, that is body. Because of the 5 vices, the lifespan of people's bodies also continues to decrease. Therefore, Baba says, renounce the 5 vices and stay in yoga, and your lifespan will increase. Your lifespan will gradually continue to increase and it will be 150 years in the future. Baba says, take a lot of care of your body, otherwise it is said that the body is of no use, just a puppet of clay. You children now understand that you have to remember Baba for as long as you live. Why does a soul remember Baba? For the inheritance. Father says, pay attention, consider yourselves to be souls and remember the Father and imbibe divine virtues, and you will become like that. Therefore, you children should study this study very well. Do not be lazy in your studies, otherwise you will fail, you will attain a very low status. The main thing in this study is the essence, which is remember the Father. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bab Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. Essence for dharana. Point number 1. Follow the Father and become serviceable, the same as Baba. Check yourself to see whether you have become worthy enough to pass the highest on high examination and claim a high status. Point number 2, follow Baba's directions and become a Mahavir. Just as Baba sees and teaches souls, in the same way look at everyone as souls and as brothers while talking to them. Blessing, may you be a greatly fortunate with a healthy body, a happy mind, and the wealth of knowledge. I repeat, may you be a greatly fortunate soul with a healthy body, a happy mind, and the wealth of knowledge. Explanation: at the confluence age, by constantly remaining stable in your original stage, the suffering of karma changes from a crucifix to a thorn, and any illness, rogue, or disease of the body changes into yoga, and so you are always healthy. Because of being stable in Manmanabhav, your mine of happiness is constantly full, and this is why you have a happy mind, and your wealth of knowledge is the most elevated wealth of all. Matter naturally becomes a servant of those who have the wealth of knowledge. You have all relationships with one. You have connections with holy swans, and so you automatically have the blessings of being greatly fortunate. Slogan: the balance of remembrance and service is a double lock. The balance of remembrance and service is a double lock. Thank you, Baba. So today I, the soul, take this pledge. Baba, I will remain happy, come what may. Happiness is my original state. It is my Anadi Swarup. It is my eternal form. So I will remain happy mind, and a healthy body. I will take care of my body, my life, and I will remember you and be filled with wealth of knowledge through Manmanabhav. Thank you, Baba. Have a great day. Merry Christmas every day. Om Shanti. Om Shanti.